I see it as an opportunity. It is just the beginning. Google is big and Google is interested in Africa. And this is, I can say, one of the first Google projects in the Gambia. So there are many more projects coming on. Mr. Ponsley will tell you. Mr. Ponsley standing there is the president of ITAG, Information Technology Association of the Gambia. He has been very instrumental. He has helped us get in touch with Google to bring this program to us. Right? He's also the IT training coordinator at YMCA, and he will tell you more about the program. However, I said a special program, I want you to see it as an opportunity. The first program. The real program is on Mondays when we will start the translation. It's a big challenge. We'll give you words, as you can say. Right? When I say translation, I say, oh, but I don't speak a lot of, I'm very fluent Mandinka or very fluent Fula. But I can take it to my grandmother. But when I look at it again, I say, but my grandmother, how is he going to know the meaning of the word mouse? Mouse, a mouse, click, those kind of things. So what you see here is language is changing, language is modern. So many things have come up in language you will see here are just very new words. There is no word in Mandinka for a mouse. But we have to find out how to create a word for mouse that you use to click a computer or move it around. A cursor, the thing which moves around the computer. We have to create it in vernacular. So it is not that we have to be very old.
Yes, Connor. How's it?
Oh, yes, cool.
You like it?
Yeah, for sure.
Any challenges?
Yeah, learn more about it. Even I'm not a Mandinka, but I'm getting knowledge from it. I speak Mandinka so much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing good with it.
But you are learning well.
Yeah, I'm learning well about it.
Good.
It's very interesting. Yeah.
So we're gonna put that here. Here, we leave it as is. Because once they put it in that system, I am feeling lucky that we just translated. Thank you very much for that.
The Futa region from Guinea, Senegal, Mali, Fula is spoken everywhere in West Africa. You know, so those challenges will come. Some of you might have grandparents who migrated or great grandparents that came from Senegal that had a particular pronunciation and stuff like that with the language, but along the line it became a Gambian derivative. But the good thing about what people are doing is that we have the ACE submarine cable that is going to land September next year. All the IT companies, GSMs, faster internet, cheaper internet. What happens? The biggest people that affect our lives, to me, and people might disagree, but I believe I'm spot on this, is the informal sector. The Gambian economy is pulled by the informal sector. More people that make our lives easy to be working in the informal sector, whether they're tailors, whether they're carpenters, whether they're mechanics, you know, all over the country. And one biggest challenge with technology today is that those people, they need access to markets. So what I'm saying today is that some of you might end up being millionaires, and we thank JollofTutors for giving you this opportunity. It's a situation whereby sometime next year, a farmer or a mechanic sitting somewhere in Koina or Gambisara is able to dial a particular toll-free number on Chromium or Gamcell or Africell. He talks to him in the local language in Fula or Mandinka that, oh, he wants to find about something, and you are getting voice in the local language. Alaji mentioned about the challenges trying to get stuff in, let me say, what is mouse in Mandinka and stuff like that. Yesterday, happened in the evening yesterday, they had a BBC program on TV and I was watching it, and coincidentally they were talking about the influence of the English language, and the Chinese said in as much as possible the English language has dominated everybody, it's a business language, but now the Chinese, they don't have a name for DVD, they call it DVD. They don't have a name for TV, they call it TV. You know, and this is China, which is now one of the most influential countries in the global economy, having that. So we should look at a situation whereby in future some things that we
Why I did
And they are up to where? Can they go to my flash drive? No. Yes, it must be in the computer.
Anytime if you problem, it's more than one.
Yes, comme ça, Cabo, Péria, Péria, frère, to killing one is to Lanjamo, and you go to Parano, the battle friend.
Okay, here. Okay, look at this. If you want to write here. Okay, we have in Mandinka, we have short and long vowels. Okay. A is a short vowel. A is a long vowel. Okay. A is a short vowel. A is a long vowel. E is a short vowel. E is a long vowel. So you see, most of these, they don't appear in English. You don't have I in English. Is it there? No. Okay, so for that reason, in Mandinka, if you want to, this one, if you want to pronounce this, most long, ta, okay, it's different from this ta. Okay, tail, if you want to write tail, this is tail.
It's not an English class, a Mandinka class. We are using Mandinka. Ajak now I take her to the summer one. Couple minutes ago, let's see.
Yes. Yes. What is it? Like this one. Yes, it's supposed to. Sometimes it's going to be like this. So when you translate around it, like you can delete whatever you supposed to do. Now you have it in the same time because
okay, ako mo na space din.
Yan ang second one atama.
Second one.
Space T.
Space.
No.
After the S,
Nama ada kan? Ada kan? Okay, you see. So, mina mo program di mana kita ada this ni. Ini mana nak? This ini yang dapat. Area in Mandinka is a pronoun. There is no gender pronoun in Mandinka. He, she, or it, they call it I. I mean he, she, or it. So this is, there is no gender pronoun in Mandinka. Therefore, this is stand alone, gender pronoun. Because I'm not in Malaysia. More. I'm not in Malaysia. Okay? Tata. Okay, ta, this is the verb. Okay, ta is the tense mark. In Mandinka, at the end of the word, if you see ta, that's the past tense. Africa, Amota, Asita. Okay, atara. If you see ta at the end of the word, it means the past tense. Okay? So, for that reason, this is a bound. You cannot write this alone. It cannot stand on this order. You must attach to the verb as a tense mark. So here is a past tense. That's mean he or she went. Okay? So maybe you write it later. This is for the verb. So but Nima, you join them like this. It's not a proper way of this. So if you want to be a